Well, good morning, the Lord be with you. Welcome to this video podcast from St Wilfrid Church in Bognor Regis. My name's Joel and I'm the vicar, and today we're going to be using the Gospel reading from John 14 to think about Jesus as the way, the truth and the life. The Gospel reading today from John 14 contains that lovely exchange between Thomas and Jesus. And Jesus is saying to his disciples that he's just about to ascend, he's going to go back to heaven. And of course they should know the way to the place in which he is going. And Thomas says to Jesus, rather beautifully I think, as only friends really can communicate with each other sometimes, "But Lord, we don't know where you're going. How can we know the way?" And Jesus replies to Thomas and says this, "Thomas, I am the way. In fact, I'm not only the way, but I'm the truth and the life. No one can come to God, the Father, except through me." Jesus goes on in this passage to say to Peter just how close that relationship is between God the Father and God the Son. Speaking of the incarnate Christ, one theologian once said this, that Jesus was God wrapped in human flesh. And in this passage, John 14, we see Jesus' explicit testimony that he is God, and that if the world wanted to know God, that they should look to him. This is an incredible echo of John 1:14, in which we read, "And the Word became flesh and dwelt among us, and we saw his glory, glory as from the Father, full of grace and full of truth." Friends, you might be like Thomas today with plenty of questions about the claims and the teaching of Jesus. You may be wondering, where on earth is God? How might we know him? How on earth can we see him? You might be wondering to yourself, is there more to life than this? If so, how do I access it? The answer is found in Jesus. Jesus provides the right way for those who are trying to navigate by themselves and constantly find that they're taking the wrong paths. Jesus also provides truth for those who are confused by the multiple versions of truth which are churned out by our culture. And Jesus provides whole and eternal life for those who are hopeless and those who are asking, is there more to life than all this? Jesus is the way, Jesus is the truth, and Jesus is the life.